What was meant to be a celebration has turned into a disaster. Caitlin Clark, the face of the WNBA and the main draw for fans, suffered a groin injury that took her out of the All-Star Game. The ripple effects were instant and brutal. Ticket prices tanked, fans boycotted, and the All-Star weekend lost its sparkle. But this isn't just about one injury. This is a story of a league that failed to protect its biggest star. And now, they're paying the price. So how did the WNBA fumble the bag this badly? Let's break it down. Indianapolis rolled out the red carpet for Caitlin Clark. The 34-story mural on the JW Marriott? Massive. The airport? Transformed with a replica All-Star court. Local businesses hired extra help, stocked inventory, and prepped for record-breaking crowds. When tickets first went on sale, Gainbridge Fieldhouse sold out within hours. Resale prices soared to $262, with premium seats going for thousands. This was Clark's coronation. Her hometown was ready to witness history. But then, everything fell apart. On July 17th, the announcement dropped. Caitlin Clark would miss the All-Star Game due to a groin injury. And with that, the dream shattered. Ticket prices plummeted. $262 resale tickets crashed to $64 an hour. The get-in price dropped from $121 to under $65. Fans, who had traveled from across the country, canceled. Sellers panicked, flooding the resale market. Why such a drastic response? Because fans weren't just buying All-Star tickets. They were buying a chance to watch Caitlin Clark. Without her, many said the game simply wasn't worth it. And this wasn't a one-off. The pattern had happened before. When Clark missed games in May, ticket prices dipped in cities like Washington and Chicago. But this was the All-Star Game. Her absence wasn't just noticeable. It was catastrophic. Restaurants, hotels, vendors, everyone felt it. Downtown Indianapolis was bracing for a financial windfall. Instead, they got no-shows, canceled reservations, and empty tables. Vendors who stocked thousands of dollars in merch faced huge losses. Local shops inside Gainbridge Fieldhouse reported the lowest foot traffic all season. What was supposed to be a major boost to the local economy turned into a cautionary tale about putting all your eggs in one superstar's basket. But this wasn't just about economics. It was about loyalty, respect, and a glaring lack of protection for the league's biggest star. Clark's groin injury didn't happen out of nowhere. Fans and analysts have been warning for months. Clark was being targeted hard. Opposing teams routinely played her more physically, and the refs? Silent. In her rookie season, Clark received 20% of all flagrant fouls in the league, and most of them came from Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. These weren't just rough plays, they were dangerous. Shoves, grabs, hits after the whistle. And it wasn't just happening once in a while. Game after game, she was punished for being a star, while refs turned the other way. Fever coach Stephanie White saw it all. She called out the league for the double standard. Even the Washington Post criticized the WNBA's officiating, calling it so bad the league might as well change its logo to a bruise. And now, the consequences are real. The league's most marketable star is sidelined with an injury that could linger for months. Fans are furious, and the WNBA still hasn't owned up. This was Kathy Engelbert's moment to lead, to address the crisis head-on, to protect the players and regain fan trust. But what did fans get instead? A vague, corporate response. "We're having productive conversations," she said. No apology, no plan, no accountability for the officiating nightmare. While ticket prices were in freefall and fans boycotted the All-Star Game, Engelbert was busy talking about constructive dialogue. It was tone-deaf. Fans didn't want buzzwords. They wanted change. They wanted someone to say, "We failed to protect Caitlin Clark, and we're going to fix it." They got none of that. The All-Star Game finally happened. But without Clark, it wasn't a celebration. It was a warning sign. Empty seats littered Gainbridge Fieldhouse. The energy was gone. The basketball? A joke. The four-point shot gimmick turned the game into a glorified layup line. No defense, no intensity, no excitement. Instead of remembering highlights, fans were talking about a mascot trying to recruit Clark. Yes, the Liberty mascot made more noise than the actual game. This was the WNBA's big chance to shine, and they blew it. Without Clark, the All-Star Game exposed a painful truth. The WNBA is built around her. Take her out, and the demand disappears. The buzz fades. The fans vanish. Clark's injury was the spark, but the fire was started by months of poor officiating, a lack of leadership, and a refusal to acknowledge how vital she is to the league's success. The financial collapse of the All-Star Game was a referendum. Fans weren't just reacting to an injury. They were rejecting a league that didn't protect its own star. Caitlin Clark gave the WNBA everything: ratings, ticket sales, relevance. And how did the league respond? By letting her get beaten down night after night, until her body finally said, "Enough." This All-Star Game could have been a celebration of growth and greatness. Instead, it became a symbol of everything wrong with the WNBA's priorities. Now the league faces a choice: protect your stars, listen to your fans, and fix your broken system, or watch the momentum disappear. The WNBA had a generational talent and fumbled the moment. If they don't learn from this, there may not be a second chance. Let us know in the comments. Do you think the WNBA will finally make the changes needed to protect Caitlin Clark and its future? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss our next video.